Woman power has been something of a recurrent theme in fashion of late, from Dior's "We should all be feminist" tease to the strong shoulders and working girl Reagan-era haute glamour references shoulder pads, and all we've seen emerge on the catwalk in recent collections. There's been an eschewing of minimalism, the dominant trend for so long, embrace of something a little, well, extra. Comic book heroes at Prada. Photo Luca Bruno. Nowhere is this more apparent than in Milan, spiritual home of fashion maximalists, during Fashion Week. As the cut Stella Bugby noted of the effect that being in Milan during this ultimate gathering of the world's finest peaks magpies can have on one's psyche shopping habits, it's a place where you frequently see civilians wearing head-to-toe Gucci looks at 9 a.m. on a weekday. Even during a non-fashion week, Milan is a city that would bring out the fashion obsessive in people who like clothes, at the high of seeing so many extravagant shows, and we're like kids in a candy shop ready to put our mouths directly under the Jelly Belly dispenser and just let it rip. Kaia Gerber at Fendi. Photo AP. Photo Luca Bruno and his Prada, a house that always explores what it means to be a woman, proved with its Milan Fashion Week collaboration with 8 alpha male comic book artists including Bridget Elva, Joelle Jones, Stellar Luna and Giuliana Maldini. There's something particularly powerful about not just supporting other women but finding ways, as per the show's notes, for women to be shown in their own uniquely empowering way. The artists work with everything from manga to sci-fi, and also took inspiration from comic book writer Tarp Mills, who created the first female action hero, Miss Fury. It resulted in a collection that was heavily layered, both physically and metaphorically, with pieces that included mannish business shirts and 50s-esque full skirts, excellent printed overcoats, clashing prints and textures, and spiky brogues. Pieces for a woman who is assured in herself, despite being complicated, and interesting women who aren't afraid to experiment and where cartoon prints tend to be. Meanwhile at Gucci, Alessandro Michele, the man charged with making fashion fun again on the runway, in the street, and in the bog-standard stores, where most of us buy our clothes, continued to delight, and more importantly, pushed his aesthetic further. His inspirations were as divergent as the infamous eccentric Mitford sisters. One sweater featured the quote "Never marry a Mitford," a reference to the 11th Duke of Devonshire, who did marry a Mitford, Debo, and whose old pal, Chatsworth House, hosted a fashion exhibition sponsored by Gucci this year, Bugs Bunny and Elton John. The result was disco sequins, almost never-called cardigans and mid-length skirts, padded shoulders. It was incongruous, high-voltage glamour. Photo gallery. All the best looks from Milan Fashion Week, yet at Max Mara a different kind power could be found. Max Mara proved that a statement can be made quietly too, in good tailoring and sticking to the classics of belted trencher, nippet blazer are armor for modern women and won't let you down. At Fendi, model on the rise Kaia Gerber. Cindy Crawford's daughter was Queen Bee in a sculptural striped skirt suit, making something that could have been old-fashioned entirely modern and brimming with possibility.